Come on, little fella. All right. Welcome to On the Mic with Melissa Ebge, brought to you by the City of Marinette. Big shout out to them for becoming our new sponsor. So that's exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's pretty cool, I think. And then we have a returning guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, good morning. I'm Linda Kozlowski, and I am with the Menominee Animal Shelter.
Who do you have today?
I brought a little friend. This is Cutie.
Oh.
Cutie is a nice, nice boy. He is so laid back and mellow. He's about 3 years old.
Oh.
And he was originally adopted from the shelter as a kitten.
Okay.
And you can tell he was very very
so
loved, and he was handled a lot. He's so laid
He's
back.
a sweet pea.
But he was returned. His family moved and couldn't take him with. So, which makes me really sad.
Yeah.
But I know there's another family out there that's going to really love this little
If
guy.
I brought another cat home, I don't know if my husband would like me anymore.
Oh, I understand that.
I want him.
Yeah, he is just...
You can just leave him here.
Okay. He can be your office kitty.
Yes. Bring me a litter box and some food. We'll just
Okay.
leave him in my office.
I like that.
I like it too.
He's so laid back. I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't like even bring his claws out. He doesn't bite.
Oh.
He's just... I have a new kitten at home, and she, you get the claws
Yeah.
and whatnot.
He's precious.
He is a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been walking around and, just checking things out.
Exploring,
Yeah.
but respectful.
And his little tail is just a wagging. He's so happy.
He's a good boy.
Yes.
So come on to the shelter and check out Cutie.
Oh, yes, definitely. And everything else you've got there. Cutie's there.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of dogs and cats right now.
You got a lot.
Yeah, and I don't know if people know this, but when you adopt from the shelter, not only are you saving a life, but you're getting so much more besides, oh, I'm full of cutie hair.
Oh, I'm always full of cat hair.
Me too. That means we're loved.
Yes.
But the animals that you adopt there, you're saving a life, but you're saving your own because they mean so much to us. But they come vetted, spayed, neutered. They've got
Up to
their
date with their shots.
Oh heavens,
everything,
yes.
everything.
Yeah, and the microchipping.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
when you look at
important.
what that costs, if you had to go somewhere and get
Boy,
that
yes.
done, you're getting a bargain.
Because what is it to purchase a cat?
Cats are only $65 for an adult cat and $100 for a kitten.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's cheaper than anywhere.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're spayed and neutered already,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Because spaying and neutering is
It's
pricey.
huge if you can get into a vet.
Yeah. Like my family, we're fortunate. We go to Town and Country. We're a good customer. And we get in, we get out. So, but if you're not, if you're a first timer, it's hard to get in anywhere.
Right. A lot of them aren't even accepting new clients.
Yeah, you have to go to like Green Bay or Appleton. We need another vet.
Right.
Our
A new
town.
one opened up in Amberg, which is good.
Yeah.
But even then, there's a wait time.
Yeah.
So, and then you've got the expense.
Driving all the way to Amberg.
Yeah. So come to the shelter. It's all taken care of for you.
Yeah, why not?
Right?
It's a no-brainer.
Yes.
And then you get to see all the dogs and all the cats.
Yes, I love walking in and I talk to all of them and say good morning and pet their little faces and
Sounds like my house in the morning.
and good morning and how are you this morning?
I have 2 cats, okay? I have 2 cats that every morning, like clockwork, I get up, I take my medication, and I go take a shower. Einstein and Lucy in the bathroom with me. Einie will wait for me to turn the water on so he can feel the spray of the water on him.
Yeah.
Lucy likes to chew on the shower curtain when it's wet. So, yes,
Interesting.
they love it. And
Yeah.
then by the time I'm ready to get out of the shower, Einie's in the sink and Lucy's laying on the rug. So, yeah.
They just enrich our lives so
They
much.
do.
Yeah. They
really
have that
do.
unconditional love.
I know. So tell me and our listeners and watchers about the Mighty Pet Roundup.
Oh my goodness. We love Mighty Pet. And
They're
they clearly
great.
love us too
Yeah.
because for the month of February, they're doing a roundup for the shelter.
Really?
So, if you go there and you have to get some supplies, roundup for the shelter.
Oh,
And then we have other friends in the community just down from them.
yeah.
35th and Coffee. I know, me too.
They're so good.
Besides the coffee and the
Oh,
donuts,
I know.
the people.
Stacy and them are just
Oh my
awesome.
God, they're wonderful, and
They are.
they're good friends of the shelter. They are doing a collection in the month of February for supplies. So, dog food, cat food, laundry detergent, whatever. Bring it to 35th and Coffee right inside Jack's Market. They're collecting stuff, and you get to enter a drawing for everything you donate.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna win?
I think it's a gift certificate for 35th and
Oh, well,
Coffee.
hey,
So sign
I
me
better
up.
donate.
I know, I'll bring a
I
few
love
things.
my coffee.
I know, and then the smiles you get when you're there too.
Yes.
And then don't
It's
even
so
get me started on our
wonderful.
coffee. So
Yeah.
thank you, Mighty Pet, and thank you, 35th and Coffee.
Yeah. Oh my
The
gosh.
shelter's very happy to have you as such good friends.
I'm really seeing that businesses and organizations are collaborating for good causes because there's a lot of duplication of things, and they're starting to join forces, and it's wonderful.
Yes, I love that. And this is a great community.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Marinette Menominee community. I'm so happy I moved up here. It's a great place
It
and
really
great
is.
people.
I
So
know, very welcoming.
yes.
Now you know our situation with cats, with the passing of my mother-in-law. Now it got us thinking, and it got you thinking as well. What happens to the pets if you should pass?
Yeah, and it's even just talking to each other what happens when we go.
Exactly.
You have to think about your pets. And my mother-in-law passed away about 3 years ago. And she had a little dog that was her best friend and companion.
Yeah.
And she had provisions put aside, and I get teary just thinking about it. And in our family we have those discussions too. What would happen if I were to go, my husband were to go, if we both went,
Yeah.
what would happen to our pets? And then to also have some money put aside for whomever to
care.
take care of them. And I don't know how you are, but like in my will, I've got money earmarked to go to the shelter. So it's a conversation, and it's
yeah.
sad that we have to experience this to start that conversation. What will happen? That's the worst situation when I see an animal come to the shelter because their owner passed away and family didn't know what to do or what their wishes were or had the capacity to take care of them.
Or, like our situation, you get locked out of the house and you can't care for the cats when you were caring for the cats. And, someone decides, hey, I'm going to just keep them all out and do what I want.
Yeah. And you want to honor the person that passed away,
Exactly.
but think of that poor pet who all of a
know.
sudden their person, their loved one, their reason
Their
for
everything.
being, their everything is gone.
Gone.
And so we have to figure out how to care for those animals and honor
Because
the person.
they're mourning.
They are mourning. They do
are.
mourn.
They do mourn. And like I've told you about my mother-in-law. She loved her cats too so much. I mean, she was a lady that had plates, little saucers, a lot of them for her cats for their soft food. And she fed them 3 times a day, soft food. And then the dishes were always full of hard cat food. And they were strategically placed all throughout the house, upstairs, downstairs, on the steps. I mean, wherever they may be, and water and everything else. So, it was nice for them.
She loved them.
Yeah.
She gave them a better life. A lot of them were strays that she welcomed into her home. And it makes you sad, but it makes you
does.
really think and again have those tough conversations.
Yeah, and if you're going to have pets, you need to provide for their future. Put a little money away or make the arrangements
Right.
ahead of time for like, hey, you want to take my cats when I die? Are you going to need money, or should I put money aside or no?
Right.
So yeah.
Right. We have to think about that.
Absolutely. Because if you have a lot of animals, like some of us do.
Right. Or even one.
Exactly.
I mean, if you
No
have,
matter what it is.
right, if you even have just one pet and you die, that pet's whole life is going to be turned upside down.
Exactly. Come on, buddy. Oh, no, you don't want me to hang on.
Cutie's wandering around Melissa's
know.
office and meowing
He's
and
meowing at me.
saying
You won't
hello.
let me hang on to him.
Yeah, yes, good morning. He's like, okay, can we go back in the car now?
Yeah, I want to go home.
He was such a good guy in the car for the ride here.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Isn't he?
Should
He
we
is.
show him to everybody one more
Yeah,
time?
come here, cutie.
Where'd Cutie go?
Come here.
Hey, Cutie Pie.
Here's
what I call him.
cutie. Here's cutie.
Oh.
Look at, how many cats can you do this with?
Oh, well, I have a couple that love that, and they love having their bellies
belly
rubbed.
rubbed.
Oh,
Not
God,
all
yeah.
of them do.
No, they don't.
I know I don't.
No, me neither. Mm.
But Cutie does.
Yeah.
Look
hi,
at this
Cutie.
boy.
Are you gonna meow? Meow, 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 meow. Buddy, he's just staring at me. Do you want to come home with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say yes. Yes. Cutie. So Cutie is available at the Menominee Animal Shelter, mashelter.org. He's a bargain at $65.
How old is he?
He's
Couple
roughly
years?
3.
3.
So
okay.
he's got a lot
got a
of life
lot.
left in him. And for a 3-year-old, that's still a young cat.
Oh, yeah.
But he is so mellow. Look at this baby.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
hugging.
He's a
giving-
boy. He's just a boy.
Aw.
Yes, he is. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's just a teenager.
In love, right?
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day is coming up.
What a perfect gift.
Oh my gosh.
Put a little red bow, some hearts. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes.
Yes.
Who wouldn't love a cat or a dog on Valentine's Day?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what, listeners and people? You guys have puppies there, right?
There are a couple puppies. I think one is ready for adoption. There's a couple that are still waiting to get spayed or neutered.
Okay. But people can go look.
And there's some nice older dogs too.
Oh, I love the older
and
ones.
we've got kittens and cats and I almost said lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, but not quite.
Not yet. Well, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job over there, and you know the overabundance of animals, but you're still, you know, trucking along.
We are. Spay and neuter, everybody.
Yes, listen to Bob Barker. Spay and neuter your pets.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
And thank you for having us today.
Absolutely,
Oh,
I
my
love it when you
goodness.
guys come in. I love the pets. Well, I like you too, but
Well,
you
thank
know, I love the pets. But all right, guys, I think we might have another guest, and I will be talking to you very soon. And again, I want to give a shout out to the City of Marinette for being our sponsor of On the Mic with Melissa Edge. So stay tuned for our next guest.